Alright, well, let's give this Traveler's Edition Bottled and Bond Jack Daniels a try. This is a new one for 3 of us at least. Have you... Oh,
Yeah, I
actually,
had one small sample of it.
So this is everyone's first real sit down and examine it type of attempt at this. So
Banana bread, banana pudding,
Get some vanilla on
a lot of vanilla. It's creamy. I almost get like a vanilla yogurt note, like part
this
of
is
the
going to be
too.
one of those things where I'm going to take a sip and be like, why can't Jack Daniels just make this their regular product?
Because it wouldn't make them as much money.
Well, yeah, but why can't they make this a regular product then?
It's supposed to be soon. They just haven't dropped it yet because
Well,
it's a
it
glass
better
shortage.
be now.
Why don't you go and solve the glass shortage and then we can have it?
Why don't
Put it
you
in
buy some
plastic.
plastic for now? Jim Beam's doing that with their handles.
This is a good point.
Put it in plastic. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care if they use recycled Smirnoff bottles or something. I don't know. I just want it in something. I want this.
it. Has to
Either
be
way.
square.
It has to be
It
square.
has to be
It's
square.
hip to be square.
But yeah, this nose
They could
is
just buy a bunch of Jim Beam, dump it out, and put Jack in it. I feel like it's something Jack would do.
I do like Jack's and I do like Jim Beam's basic bottles. I do like the looks of them.
Yeah. They're pretty like trademark bourbon bottles,
For sure.
especially Jack.
But yeah, super sweet and creamy nose. I like
A lot of banana. This is.
It has
I'm slowly feeling bad about talking shit about Jack Daniels.
this smells like banana bread, banana pudding, and then like a straight up fresh unripe banana.
Yeah.
I'm getting that on this now too. I fucking love Jack.
It has somehow more banana than the Old Elk blended.
Yeah.
Peanut, banana,
Whoa, that is very distinct peanut.
Oh my
sweet,
god.
vanilla cream. I'm loving this.
Why the fuck?
This is
so
literally a
good?
peanut butter banana sandwich.
Yeah.
This is the Elvis bottle.
With some marshmallow fluff inside it too.
Yeah, this is actually really good. Jack has started surprising me recently.
This is exactly what I expected. From what? This is supposed to be like a $30 or $40 bottle.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually.
As a leader, it's probably going to be in the 35 to 40 range.
Honestly, I would definitely pay the money for this. Like this is
Agreed.
spot on.
Oh, agreed.
Like a little bit pricier than Old Tub, but like I put this on a little bit higher.
It's a different sort of peanut note too. It is like unroasted, unsalted peanuts.
Yeah, no, it's more raw, I guess. Like if you put like natural peanut butter on something.
It's
instead
literally
of-
like a natural chunky peanut butter.
Yes.
Even though we all know creamy is the correct answer for peanut butter.
Oh,
For
absolutely.
sure.
I see we have men of culture in this room.
Yes. I've never gotten this much peanut on Jack Daniels,
Yeah,
and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
and it's weird because you don't get it out of the higher proof stuff either.
No.
No, the higher proof is all banana. It's all banana, caramel, and burnt sugar.
And the lower proof is also a lot of banana. Like, it makes me wonder where the peanut comes into play.
I think it might just be how the oak is interacting with the banana notes, like
Very
at
well
100
could
proof. Because I mean, again, like you get different flavors at every different proof range. That's why I don't
True.
like Makers 101, but love high proof and low proof makers.
Fair enough, yeah.
So is this the number 7? Like,
I think they only
Yeah,
have
it
one
should
mash
be. Yeah,
bill.
it's
Okay.
yeah, their mash bill for at least the Jack Daniels namesake is all the same mash bill.
okay.
Because the idea is that each different distiller has had a different mash bill.
That's why like Dickel has their number 8 and their number 12.
Yes.
And it's sort of become a trend where they name them as well. Like that.
Yes.
Until recently, when you get places like Nelson's Greenbrier,
Yeah.
where they name after the history, so it's just called Nelson's Greenbrier whiskey.
Right.
But the big names typically did stuff like this, where they had a number 7, number 8, number 12.
But yeah, I'm assuming that this is the same mash bill because it still has the same banana, same like notes, and like everything for the most part that isn't like a special release has been the 80 10 12 mash bill. So like 80 12 8. I think
I
it's
was gonna say
8%.
that math makes a little more sense now.
I was thinking of
Getting up there at 102%, I'm like,
Yeah.
how they forced extra grain into the grain.
yeah, it's
That's how you know they use GMOs.
for some reason I confused them the same numbers that were in Wild Turkey and
Yeah.
Jack.
But starting with Jack, yeah.
Yeah, started with Jack and finished with Wild Turkey. But yeah, it's 80, 12, 8,
Yeah.
or 8, 12. So it's 80% corn, 8% rye, 12% malted barley.
Sounds about right.
And that's why it's so
Very
sweet.
low rye and relatively high malted barley, given if you ignore the fact that it's super high corn. To begin
Yeah.
with.
It's super sweet
Mhm.
because of that. Like the corn and the malt both impart sweetness.
Oh yeah.
The rye adds a different kind of sweetness if you age it long enough. Because it turns out aged rye is what turns into strong brown sugar notes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Obviously, oak imparts some of it. Like that's why you get brown sugar from.
That's why a lot of higher ryes are very brown sugar forward, whereas lower
Yes.
ryes you get more cinnamon and caramel and the more creamy kind of sweetness.
And that's exactly why I love Knob Creek, because Knob Creek is a higher rye mash bill, and it also.
And that's also why when you get up there in age, it
It's
just
a brown
naturally
sugar
has so
all.
much brown sugar and so much just sweetness in general.
Because that's one of my favorite notes on bourbon is the brown sugar.
It's like brown sugar is one of those ones that I take it as a standard where I almost expect it out of a lot of bourbons I go for. I expect to get some of it. And if I get one that doesn't have it, it's typically because I was going into it knowing it wasn't going to because of age or mash bill or something.
Because typically the only, like for makers, for example, the only time you get strong brown sugar is whenever you get high
Pure, right?
pure staves, yeah. Which, by the way, I found a pick that has 8 pure staves and 2 cuvee staves.
From where?
It's from that website that I buy booze from. However, it's $90 plus shipping.
Not worth it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I don't care what the pick is. The only one I would pay that much for, and even then I would trade value it, not pay it. Are the distillery exclusive picks like the toasted
Right.
marshmallow?
Yes.
I would trade more than like a Blanton's for that.
Right.
Or I would do that for an entirely mocha or entirely Monday Island too.
I feel
That
like
is true.
a 10 of those would be so interesting.
I want to see a
That's
10 of Mondiant.
I want all 100. I want all 1,001 combinations.
Yes, I would. Yes, give me all 1001, please.
I don't want all 1001. I could care less about all 1001. Just give me the heavy, pure, heavy cuvee and heavy mocha. Or Mondiant.
I just want them all. If I could pick one bourbon and have it forever, I'd just pick one of every single combination. Be like, I picked Private Select. Give me one of each, please. Loophole. I picked one bourbon. It's just that it's different. There's different variations of it.
Yeah, just pick Private Select. They'll all be different.
Yeah.
You can also pick
Everybody-
Makers in general, because like Makers is technically all the same bourbon, literally. They only have like a handful of like higher age stated bourbons at the
And even those go in, or what, like the extra aging is the fucking staves.
yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
community batch, like we were talking about, is literally the longest age Maker's Mark there is, just because they made the Private Selects and then let them marry. So they had to, go the entire length of a Private Select and then mix them all together and let them marry, so you had that extra time afterwards.
And then they put them in a barrel again afterwards. And then they let them marry again one last time.
What I'm really interested in, and there's no chance that we're getting it, but Makers for their like bourbon drop thing in the next like 2 drops is proof exploration. where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
barreling it at higher proofs than they ordinarily do.
No.
I
it's
want 100.
different entry proofs.
Yeah. Barreling it, and different entry proofs. So it's
I want 130 proof Makers.
they're making it.
They don't. 130 proof barrel entry proof is.
I know, but I mean, like, I want one that
Oh.
entered at 125 and became 130 because math. That
You actually might be able to, because I think it's $100 per pint. Like, it's expensive as fuck.
But it's only available through the bourbon drop. To my knowledge.
Oh, it is? Okay.
But I want.
Is that like the one where you like sign up for them?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But they only ship currently to Kentucky and Washington D.C. because fuck them.
My buddy lives in DC.
All right, Max.
Either of you meet my friend Roman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Roman. I don't think he lives in Austin, Texas now, but he still has stuff mailed to his parents' address in DC. He still has a DC driver's license and license plates and everything.
I'd have to strongly consider forking over the money for that, but I would consider it.
Can I buy his license plates?
No.
Fuck.
Anyway, Jack Daniels 100, everybody. Because we definitely got sidetracked to Maker's Mark.
Oh yeah.